Alright, so we're here, we're going to show you a quick match of Injustice Gods Among Us. We're going to do a fight today between Cyborg and Nightwing. And let's go ahead and do the Batcave. So of course Injustice is set in the DC universe. We've got a lot of iconic characters, you know, Superman, Batman, as we just mentioned, Cyborg and Nightwing, and a lot of classic locations as well. So here we've got the Batcave. And as these characters come in, you see they've got these really cool cinematic intros. All the characters move and behave very differently. It's based on their moves and their fight styles. So you can see they've all got very unique animations. Nightwing's very agile. He's actually got two different fight styles. He can combine his sticks into a staff, and he's got a whole new set of moves based on this new fight style. Whereas Cyborg, on the other hand, he's got his own set of moves based around all of his cybernetic weaponry. There you can see he's got these homing missiles he can use. He's got the long range and short range. Now, I want you to also notice these grenades that actually came out of this case back here. So this is an example of an interactive object that you can use. So either character can pick these up and use them to their advantage. And that's one of the things we've done differently with Injustice than we did with the last Mortal Kombat. We want there to be all sorts of these little objects that the player can pick up and use to their advantage. Now you're going to notice as these guys fight, you're going to see all kinds of damage occurring in the background. You notice that the bat wing is starting to sway a little bit on its pivot. But you know, these are superheroes, these are not mere mortals, so you're going to see all kinds of damage and destruction occur as these guys fight. You can see the computer's starting to sway there a little bit. Some sparks shooting up. I'll show you another example of one of these interactive objects. We go back over here to the other side. You know, traditionally in a fighting game, it's a very bad thing if you get caught in a corner. But you guys see this big red button. So Nightwing can actually hit that button and launch these missiles from the Batmobile back here. So Scott, you want to show them an example? The other thing we should point out is these arenas are all multi-tiered. So we actually have multiple fighting planes for these characters. So you can see with the right hit, Cyborg just knocked Nightwing to a whole new level of the Batcave. So now we're down here on the lower level of the Batcave, and the important thing is this area's got a whole new set of objects that you can interact with. You can see like this generator, Nightwing just used it for a dive kick against Cyborg, whereas Cyborg can rip it down and actually use it to pummel his opponent. Now the cool thing about this is we actually just exposed these wires, which are now live, and you can actually knock your opponent up into them and electrocute them. So it creates a danger zone. You don't want to hang out underneath there. And then the other thing is there's some secret areas too. You saw that Nightwing actually just knocked Cyborg through what looked like the edge of the arena, but it actually exposed these depth charges that you can now use to your advantage. Scott, you want to do your super? So every character also has a super move they can do, and these are the really big over-the-top moments. We'll take a look at Cyborg's super move here. And again, these are the really big hits that are custom tailored around that character's fight style. We'll see Nightwing's super move here really quick. And that's going to bring us to the end of the fight here, and that's just a quick look at Injustice Gods Among Us.